Hi guys, so I'm about to do my Pingza Explorer for this month. It's orange wine. I just thought actually, quick intro, we're all in lockdown, no one's out there exploring, having a good time, seeing their friends, having experiences. So break the monotony. I think orange wine's a really good category for you to go out exploring with your taste buds. Hi guys, welcome to my Pingza Explorer for this month, and we're going to talk about orange wine. It is super trendy, everyone's massively into it. It started out being a huge trend in kind of like trendy, hackney, sort of hipster East London kind of wine bars. It's now, at least one is in pretty much every supermarket. It's becoming more and more visible. People keep asking me questions about it, so I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about these. You can see it in the glass. This is an example of one. It's just a little bit amber. They're basically like white wines, but with a bit more texture and weight and richness, and that slightly more amber colour. It's a very diverse category though, and it goes from very light coloured wines like this one, all the way through to really deep, dark, brownish, kind of heavy, almost kind of like Oloroso sherry coloured wines, which are a bit more challenging. So get in at the ground level here with aromatic, zesty, delicious styles. I've got a couple to recommend, and then you can work your way through it and explore it as much as you possibly like. Orange wine is like white wine, rosé, red wine. It's a style, and it's really authentic. It's not just a trend. It's not here today, gone tomorrow. Orange wines would have been the original styles of wines made in Georgia hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years before Europe started making wines. And there's classic regions for orange wines, like the Collio in the northeast of Italy on the Slovenian border and Georgia itself. But orange wines are now made all over the world from all kinds of varieties. What are they? They are simply white wines made in the style of a red. So red wine, where you press the grapes, crush them down, and you keep the skins in contact with the juice, and you ferment them in contact, bleeding the colour out like a tea bag, that is what you do here, but with white grapes. So white wine is usually just pressed grapes, juices extracted, nice and clean and fresh and zesty. This is skin contact, macerated white grapes making white wine. What I think is so good about them is not only do you get more sort of texture and richness and depth of kind of like savoury, slightly spicy sort of flavours, and if they're aromatic-y floral grapes, you often get a bit more of that kind of floral aromatic character. You get tannin, grippiness, and that's what's so interesting about these wines to drink, is they're really kind of, grippy, slightly bitter. It's like when you bite into a tangerine or something like that, you get the pithy bit. It's got that kind of character to these wines here. Two I think you should try. One, very good value in Majestic here. This is the Windsor Krems, that's the badger, orange wine from Austria. It's delicious, really good value. That's what's in my glass. Easy drinking, apricot scented, peachy, slightly floral, nicely highly spiced white pepper character from the Grüne Veltliner. And this, the Litmus English Orange Bacchus. I adore this. It's a bit more of a treat wine. It's in Waitrose, more expensive. They're all small production orange wines, so often are quite a bit more expensive, but give it a try. Share it with your other half. And this is a bit more kind of florally and generous and bolder in kind of flavours. It is still very dry though and refreshing. They're great wines to pair across the board in whatever kind of food you're wanting to have with them. A bit like rosé, they kind of cover the gamut. They're nice sort of middle ground wines. You can have it with light meats, fish, or just salty snacks and basically drink them on their own. Do you know what? Whatever taste profile you are, they'll be great as well. I think there's an orange wine for you. Get out there and start exploring them.